I don't know, maybe I'm misinterpreting what he's saying, but I feel that...
For the gentleman yield for half hour.
Let me tell you my disagreement first, and then I'm happy to yield. So, look, if you ask for specific witnesses and the departments didn't give you those specific witnesses, that's fine. I don't see how it's a point of personal privilege, but that's something different. But I will say this. The reason why these gentlemen are not able to answer your and the good chairwoman's questions are not because they're not qualified to answer them. It's because you're asking questions as if they are yes and no that don't have yes and no answers. Now, we on the Science Committee have a bit of a responsibility, I believe, to at least respect the language that science uses. And science doesn't always have easy yes or no answers. If you want to go to the Committee on Oversight and the full Committee on Oversight and question people about this email or that email being lost or something, that's when you can say yes or no. But you're actually, the gentlemen are, frankly, more in agreement, I believe, with the point of view that you are interested in getting. But because you're consistently badgering them by saying yes or no, it's not going to lead to you one. And frankly, Mr. Chairman Brown, using the term mumbo-jumbo to describe Mr. Butter's testimony, I found offensive. He is here. He's, I thought, written very good and informed testimony, and so I'm taking this rare opportunity to say that. You and I don't disagree very often about the operations of this committee, but I really think that these two gentlemen deserve respect for whatever reason. They're the people from these, they're distinguished public servants from these particular agencies, and they are giving us good information to the best of their ability, given what you're asking. I'm happy to yield.
Well, thank the gentleman for yielding. The question was, we invited scientific technical experts, but the administration refused to provide those to us. The experts, the witnesses we have are political experts, and the statement about mumbo jumbo was basically geared towards volatility is a scientific measurable as well as flammability are scientific measurable issues. And what I was saying is that the answer I was getting was not based on science, but it's because, as you say, they're doing the best they can, and I do respect them, and I apologize for
reclaiming my time. Mr. Butters, do you have any scientific qualifications? What is your background?
My background is, I've been in the emergency response business for well over 30 years, primarily in hazardous materials. As an operational officer with both Fairfax County and Fairfax City, and as chairman of the Hazardous Materials Committee for the International Association of Fire Chiefs, I've handled a number of hazardous materials incidents in the field. I understand how hazardous materials behave. I've had background training in hazardous materials chemistry. Am I a chemist by formal education? No. But I do have quite a bit of experience in this particular area, and I have been managing, overseeing this Operation Safe Delivery since its inception at the Department of Transportation. I was specifically assigned this because of my background in this area. And
thank you, Mr. Butters. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I will take the opportunity to thank you for your service, probably at personal risk to you at times during your career. My point is simply that I'm not sure if you're right, Mr. Brown. I acknowledge that when we ask for a particular witness, we should get a good reason for that, why that witness isn't coming forth from the administration. But that said, I believe that if these witnesses gave you even more scientific answers, you'd be even more frustrated with them. You're asking for a comparison of volatility, but both of you, but as far as I remember, and both of you asked for a comparison of volatility to all crude oils or to all light sweet crude oils. And they can't answer those questions because there are so many different variables. I, by the way, messed up in my opening statement. I defined volatility as something that I think is probably closer to flammability, and even that was probably a colloquial definition. These are scientific issues, and I just, I don't know, I implore that all of us should understand that when we're asking these questions that may have complex answers, you know, we're not on the campaign trail. We should allow the witnesses to give us that complex answer, and that you may be surprised that that answer actually comports fine. I mean, my view on this is that it's going to be transported. Sure, it's volatile, but so many other things that we transport. It's just because of the increased volume that is being transported, we need to look at the safety considerations. No more, no less. I'm over time, so thank you very much.